Hello everybody, Ministorm here. Welcome back to Transport Fever. In the last episode, we worked on extending passenger lines out of West City in a couple different directions, but the one we ultimately kind of completed was the one coming into Whiterun here. And there is a train that we put on the line. So we got that all set up and going. And yes, this is the one issue, is that I had not yet connected the station to the roads. So we're going to have to do some work there. The ultimate goal is to then extend the passenger line from here over to Osgiliath over there. And that will complete this particular segment of the passenger network. So that's the plan for today. So, since we're going to have to do some remodeling here and all that sort of stuff, I'm going to go ahead and pause it. Because one thing I also noticed about this city here is that all of the roads are still old-style roads, except for when it actually leaves town up there. And there's a problem here with this bridge. Because when I tried to upgrade this, construction not possible. Unable to align terrain. Construction not possible. So I think that this bridge is going to have to get reworked. Probably this whole road is going to have to get reworked because I'm going to have to bring this track through here anyway. I kind of want to tunnel through there. So yeah, that bridge is going to get replaced. This road is going to be removed. We're going to remove this curve. We're going to upgrade all of these roads. So let's go ahead and get to it. That curve is gone. That's going to kill the whole bridge? All right, then. There goes the bridge. All right. There goes that. Now, let's, at the very least, get that connected through, and then let's upgrade these roads. Okay, so there we are. Now, this is the second time for me recording this because my first attempt crashed, as you may have saw my announcement. So I had to kind of delay this episode. So I kind of know somewhat of what we're going to do here. So I would like to stay level coming out of there. Now, that is not going to make a tunnel. I want that to be a tunnel. Do I want that to be a tunnel, or do I want that to be a bridge? I would prefer tunnel. Okay. Because I'd like to have buildings over here, and then the train going underneath. So, let's see. Let's smooth it around here. Ooh, that's a bit of a mess, isn't it? There we go. Okay. That's the first step. Next step is going to be to actually re-elevate this train. I'm actually going to want to elevate some more of this terrain. I just want to give enough room for the tunnel to form. And there we are. There's our tunnel. Making sure that's staying straight and level. It is. Good. Let's get a little crossover there. Did I not start that in the right spot? I guess I didn't. There we go. Okay, so with that, we can then sort of smooth this around. And then well, we want to bring the road like this to about there. And then we want to switch to country road for this. And we want to go with a more modern bridge type. There you go. 32.2 million. All right then. Fine. Okay, yeah, that's a lot better. All right, now we need to see about coverage. All right, so there are a few residential buildings that are covered there. So let's actually go ahead and unpause it. We can get that rolling back again. But I am probably going to need a tram. And so I'm going to go ahead and put a stop there. I think we're going to want to stop there as kind of a point-to-point tram at this point. And then we need to throw some track on there. That'll do. A depot. And we need to create the line. All right, that's a tram for Whiterun. There to there. Good. We'll go with the Skodas, a couple of them. Unable to find path to stop electric. Oh, did I not make those electric? No, I did not. Silly me. Electric tram track. There we go. Make sure they're colored properly. There we go. It's a bit goofy, but you know, it'll suffice for now. All right, now we're gonna need to get across this. I guess we could call that a river. Across this river here. And then into Osgiliath. Alright, so I think I'm going to go ahead and make a fairly aggressive turn here. I do want to keep some speed on it. I mean, I'm not going to like make it like 30 miles an hour. But I am going to keep some speed on it. Let's see, 80 miles an hour? And I want to keep it level. You know what? 80 should be fine. And then we're going to go straight and level. So probably about there. All right, and then we're going to need to kind of come into there. Let's see. I don't want to go into a tunnel if I can avoid it. 165? That's actually not bad. Okay, we'll do 165. All right. This is in a pretty heavy cut. I want to try and keep this on the surface if at all possible. Looks like we are going to have to do a little bit of tunnel there. 186. And keep you level. There we go. You know, short segments of tunnel are fine. I just don't want to make the whole stretch tunnel. There we go. Train 28 has reached his lifetime and should be replaced. What? Oh, this is an Amtrak. And you're carrying a pretty good load of passengers. So this is the EMD AM7DC with 4 Amfleet Phase 4s and a cafe car on the end. Alright, so let's go ahead and set up a replacement for that then. It actually doesn't look bad. It's probably because these parts don't have the wear on them. No, we're just going to stick a mold with electric locomotives. I think I want to keep this as an Amtrak look. So we're not going to go for any of these German numbers. So this is what we're currently using is 5,800 horsepower. This is the one I think I'm currently using, right? I guess that's just a generic version. I don't think I have any locomotives that are new or that are that styled. So I guess we'll stick with it. I guess we'll just stick with this same well, Let's see what we've got as far as passenger wagons. Fleet Phase 6. I'm just using the Phase 4s, right? 21 passengers. And I was using 4 of those and 1 of those. But I'm actually going to split these up a little bit differently. So we're going to put 2 passenger cars, the cafe, and then 2 more passenger cars, the cafe in the middle. I think that probably makes a little bit more sense. All right. Replace it. 20 million. Sure. It's really not going to look that much different when it replaces here. Just going to have some newer wagons on it. But still the same capacity. Yep, we can barely even notice the change. Alright, so back to what I was doing. Okay, so let's make sure we're locked to level. A slight curve in this direction. And then we can just pretty much go straight as we approach the town. And I'm going to go ahead and smooth that down a bit. Just get out a little bit of smoothing there. There we go. Okay, so coming into town here, we need to figure out where the station is going to be. And I've already decided what station is going to be in here. And it is at this point where the game crashed. So I'm actually going to go ahead and pause the recording, save it, and then try to get the station in here where I want it. And then I'll be back, hopefully, without the game having crashed. Alright, so I'll be back in a second. Okay, and the game did not crash. And this is the elevated station that I've used a couple of times. I've gone ahead and taken that glass and concrete structure off the top, because I just wanted to see, use it as a more simple look here. And we can go ahead and drop that in right about here without really making any changes to the city, which is kind of why I wanted to use it. Because this little notch in the water was causing trouble trying to get a normal station in here. But put the elevated station in, not a problem. That's what makes this really, really nice. Because its actual footprint on the ground is only that big. So you can get it into a lot of spaces where you can't get the other tracks, the other stations. Oh, we're going to have a little bit of a wiggle there. Let me back this up just a bit. So we have a little bit of a smoother path going into the station. Yes. Now, I don't really need 2 platforms here, but there really wasn't an option to do a single platform for that station, though. So, all right, smooth all that down. And then connect to roads. We don't want a tram on there just yet. Okay. Let's see what we are actually covering here. That's a large portion of the residential area. There is... Is that a truck stop? That is a truck stop. We are receiving deliveries from there. And it should be like fuel and food and stuff. Are we not? We're getting food and we're getting some fuel. Okay. And then this is where where workers for the food processing plant here are coming from. Okay. We're also going to need a tram. And a point-to-point tram from there to here, I think, would work. Just to give us some additional coverage. We're probably going to have to build a proper tram system at some point, but for now, this will work. Let's throw some electrified tram track in here. Now, is that? Yes, that has both sides. Tram. Oh, we're on auto save. Okay. The Osgiliath tram. Going to run there. And need a depot. Then we'll only remove the one building. That's fine. We'll get a couple Skodas. And color them appropriately. There we are. Now, we just need to take the line here from Whiterun. Alright, so after Whiterun, you're going to head... Oh, we need to put signals on. Hold on. Before I do that, signals. There we are. Okay. Now we'll set the stops. All right, you go there, and then stop there on your way back, and that'll be at Terminal 2. All right, and then West City. Bingo. Okay, good. And I think I'll just leave the 2 trains on there for now. I put 2 trains on there, right? No, only 1 train. Oh, we need a second train then. Okay. Let's go ahead and let him get through his cycle, because I want that train at the other end there. This is an electric multi-unit. That is one of these. We can follow it, so you can see how fast it goes. It's getting some pretty good speeds. We've only got 3 passengers on there right now, so. All right, so through here. Now it's just going to get to 80 miles an hour on that curve, and then should begin to accelerate. And it's only doing about 100 on this curve, so the fact that that curve can support about 160 miles an hour is good. And it tops out at 125. And then we're going to go ahead and put this OSG. Okay. So there we are. That particular stretch complete. So next, we're going to take this line here, and we're going to need to hook it around and come into Limsa Laminsa. And then proceed on from there towards Orojuin. And then we're going to have to do a hard turn and bring it through to Ishgard. And then we have Dol Guldur, Raccoon City, and Revelstone that need to be connected. We might do a split here at Ishgard, send one out to Dol Guldur, and then do another line that runs to Raccoon City and Revelstone, and then maybe swings around here and comes into Brule. We shall see. All right, but that's going to be for next episode. So, for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.